If you look for handheld steamers, you'll probably come across these two types. Now, I don't know if they have names for the types, but I'm just going to call this the tea kettle style. I'm going to call this the turbo style. Before I compare and contrast, let me just say that they both get the same end result. They both work in the same way. They steam. Here's a bit of the before, just so you can see how wrinkly this shirt is. This steamer has a stop and a steam function, so I'm going to turn it over to steam, and you can hear it's starting. Wow. Okay, that's really quick. Now this works basically like a tea kettle. It has a heating element at the bottom. It heats up the water. So it does take a while with this steamer. This holds a bit more water than other steamers. And then you want to kind of go at a slight angle. Basically like this, and you don't have to really press hard or anything. Far fewer wrinkles, I think it's safe to say. So what's the difference between the two steamers? Now, I call this the tea kettle style because it works just like a tea kettle. It has an element on bottom, and when you want to use it, you just unscrew the top here, you put water in, you put the top back on. Really quick and easy. It doesn't get more simple than this. Now, this turbo style, it has a reservoir that you kind of have to pop out. So you can pop this out, and it has some rubber here to prevent water from getting in and out, but you take this off, you fill it up, and then you put it back in. So it is a bit more of a hassle to get water in this. As you can see, this style is larger than this one, so if you have more articles of clothing to do, this style might be better for you. Whereas because this is so compact, this is really great for travel or just storing. It's really small, it doesn't take up a lot of room, so this is nice for something like that. The other difference between these two is this takes over a minute to get to the point where you can start using it. This only takes a few seconds. Once you turn this on, it steams, it's ready to go. This thing is fast, that's why I call it the turbo. That's really cool with this. This you have to be a bit more patient. This style of steamer also tends to be less expensive, so if you're on a budget, you could just get this. Again, same exact results, they'll steam in the same exact way, but this is definitely a cheaper style of steamer. And the last difference I want to talk about is when you do need to clean it up or store it. This is really nice because all you have to do is you unscrew the top, you pour the water out, and then you let it sit for an hour or two so everything dries, and then you can just store it and you're good to go. With this style, you have to take the reservoir out, you dump the water out, and then there's usually some water that's kind of left behind. It takes a little bit longer for this to dry. Now this does have a filter to filter out the water to prevent calcium in the water, and so far that's worked really well for me. This doesn't have anything like that, so you will probably get calcium buildup. After I get calcium buildup, I just pour vinegar in it to dissolve the calcium, then I clean it out, and then I'm good to go with that. So this is really easy to store, really easy to clean. This is a bit more work to dry and store. Ultimately, these both do a great job. I don't iron a lot because it's such a pain, and usually I only have one article of clothing that I need to iron, and so I just get out a steamer instead. Much easier. Steamers are great. I hope this video helped some. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.